we are pretty much almost ready here. Just keep OBS a little smaller. There we go. I hope you guys can see this well. Okay, hold on, we'll try this. Okay, Twitch is live. I just want to make sure that this works. Okay, it's sweet, it does. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're gonna go back to full screen. We're gonna go crop this properly. Well, that's too small. I guess you guys probably don't want small. There we go. Alright, so Twitch is live. Just gonna do a short video for now. Later today, I'm gonna do a full video. So as you see, I'm popping up Tier Maker. I wanted to put this on flat ground. I'm gonna go through every Mario Party 1 through 10 and the other ones. And we're gonna talk about a lot of them. I think it's about time that I just lay it flat, and I'm gonna show you my favorites, least favorites, my thoughts, everything. This is the very decisive video. But yes, I will do actual video, like actual game. I'm gonna be doing Metal Gear Solid today. So there are, how many games do we have here to pick? We've got 10, so I think 14 games to pick, if I remember. No, well, Mario Party's 1 through 10, DS, and then it's like 15 to 16. I don't know, but there's a lot of them here. I'm gonna go in no order because I'm just gonna start shuffling these bad boys. We'll try to make this as clean or as clear as possible. I've got a couple interesting thoughts that will be very interesting to procure for some people. Alright, let's start. I'm just shuffling them up a little bit here. Yeah, I know. We'll get there. I've got my thoughts about that. We'll get there. But let's get started. I don't want to start with a bad one. You know what? Let's start. Where's the original? It looks like Mario Party 4. Where is the original? We'll put that one up front here. Where did the original? Okay, right here. We'll start with that. I'm gonna save 100 for a little bit later. Alright, so this is the original Mario Party, I think, right here. So this is where the party started. See, this is really hard. I'm gonna actually get rid of the SS tier. I don't think we need that. I'm just gonna keep that. I'm also gonna get rid of F, just because we don't need a whole lot. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna keep it really nice and simple. Nice 5 tiers of how I think. So, let's start with Mario Party. I'm gonna put this... So, Mario Party, the original for me, is... It's a decisive... It's probably my least favorite of the original 8. There's just some gimmicks that... Like, obviously the series didn't have a structure yet, right? So, when we think about Mario Party 1... There are 7 boards. Some of them are decent, and then there's some of them that are like, oh my goodness, please don't pick that board. There's a lot of them. Mario Party really didn't have the structure yet. It didn't really know how to control skill through strategy and luck. There's a bit of skill. There's good chances of skill, but not as much as the later titles. So, I don't know. This one's tough. I'm gonna put it in a C rank for now. I might adjust that one later. Just because of me, like, they were figuring a lot of stuff of, like, trying to see, like, how does this party work? And, like, there's a lot of improvements in Mario Party 2 because they give us more choices. Actual items is a big thing in Mario Party, and that doesn't come into Mario Party 2. Like, they have that mushrooms and stuff, but it doesn't really... It's a half-half chance of luck. They didn't really develop a good amount of skill that complements the minigames and stuff. That's also another thing that hurts in this game. The minigames, we all know about, you know, hurting your palm and like leaving bad marks on your palm for mini games and stuff, like the ones where you get to like roll the controller and it screwed people's arms up. Nintendo was giving gloves with this game. Um, so that's where I feel I might adjust that as we go, but yeah, yes indeed, rip palms. So we'll leave it there. Let's talk about Mario Party 8. I'm actually gonna pop in one more tier. I'm gonna pop in an E tier. Uh, add a row below, and this one. Okay, we'll add an E tier. Just because I'm not sure what we'll need it for, but there's the E tier. That's terribly colored. Let's see. Make it red. Or no, I guess it goes blue. I don't know. Blue's a nice color, but I guess blue is not good in this one. In this case. Mario Party 8. So that was on the Wii. It was the only one. Oh no, I guess not. Mario Party 9 was on the Wii. Oh god, they're like all like the fun times are over there. But let's talk about Mario Party 8. I liked it. There's some cool boards. A very highlight for me is the Koopa's Tycoon Town or whatever it's called. That's basically like Monopoly. King Boo's the King Boo course. I can't remember. Is this like a mansion? I remember. Yeah, I know we don't talk about that one. So I don't really know. I'm gonna set it slightly over Mario Party because this is at the point where Hudson knew what they were doing. They are, they've got board structures down pat. The candies are a little gimmicky, but not terrible. At least they give a bit of strategy. Some of the boards are, like Shy Guys or Goomba's Booty Boardwalk was kind of bland to me. Cause Mario Party 7, yeah, that was Hudson's last. Mario Party 7 had Peg Go to Peak, which was a one-path course, but just felt so much more unique than Goomba's Booty Boardwalk to me. The DK map was pretty standard, but every game has to have like a standard course. That's fine. So I think that's a fair placing for Mario Party 8. Alright, Mario Party 4. So we just went through a playthrough of this game. And yeah, my thoughts have drastically improved over this game. So I'm going to set that in B. And the reason for it is it's better than the original Mario Party, obviously. But items are still a thing. Even if there's too many mushrooms in that game that I'm like, really, our inventories are getting overwhelmed by mushrooms. So there's that. And I've already placed my opinions on boards. They just feel a little bit bland. We're tiering the Mario Party games. This is my tier list for Mario Party games, by the way, Phoenix. So yeah, I'm putting Mario 4 there. Honestly, the biggest thing for me that this game could have improved on, Mario Party 4 is what we're talking about right now, is the boards just feel a little bit bland. Like, you're just walking on paths that have, like, images on the bottom. There's nothing interacting with you. Except for a couple boards. Like, Shy Guys, Jungle Jam has, like, the river that you interact with. And that's kind of cool. There's some cool ideas here. Minigame set's awesome. No. Don't worry. I've got an opinion with Super Mario Party. Don't worry. We'll get there. But yeah, so Mario Party 4 I think belongs in the B category. Alright. Yes, let's talk about Super Mario Party. It's... oh god. So, when this game was announced, and we, learned that the car is going away, we're moving on our own, we got excited. The game is not great. It's not. First of all, there's only 4 boards. Like, that is bare bones minimum. Yeah, the online is shit. Cause you're only playing 2 sets of mini games, and that's not fun. We wanted to play play the boards with our friends, and we didn't even get that. The boards are minimal. The minigame set's good. Like, the minigames are good. but and it uses like some cool ideas, but honestly, the ally system is garbage. um, because you could try to be getting a specific role on a board just for the ally to say, hey, you get a good roll, but then your ally's like, hey, fuck you. You now get 2 extra spots, and I ruin your roll. Like, that's not cool. Like, give us the choice to add the allies to our roll, and that would have been a lot better. Also, stars only being 10 coins is garbage. Because that opens the path for just stars to be bought right away. Like, literally, like, all you gotta do is, like, win. If you get. So, for example, we start with 5 coins in the game. If you get a blue space, you're already another 30% closer to buying a star. Whether in the normal Mario parties, if you were to start with 10 coins and you get an extra 3 coins, you're still got 7 coins of a difference before you can even get a star, right? There's still a little bit of spacing there. That is my problem with this game. There are some good improvements. The minigame set is good. There's some cool little optional bonus stuff, but overall, we're here to play Mario Party, like the main Mario Party, even with the good minigames. And I can't actually really say that this is any good. Mario Party, like the first Mario Party, had 7 boards. Some of them weren't great, but most of them were good enough that you know, I saw the group chat. I'll talk about that later. Um, yeah, wasn't very impressed, which is unfortunate. I think this could have been good, but like, yeah, Mario Party DS. Okay, I've got a little bit of a story with this one. I'm just gonna keep it short. This game's good. It's a little short on boards, but the mini games are like, I love the mini games on this one. The mini games are unique. They're really using the style of, hey, you're small in a big world. The mini games make sense. They're fun to play. The boards are awesome because you interact with how small you are and these cool ideas. Like, for example, generic jungle, fine, but like a garden, a music room, Kamek's library, Bowser's pinball machine. The Probably one of the coolest Bowser boards is Bowser's pinball machine. Like, the mini games were good. The story mode was fun because you're playing it solo. You got a boss battle every board. You could play this game and only one person has to own it. That's like one of the, yeah, it had a legit story. Yep. You got to play multiplayer and not everybody had to own it. Like, it was a single card read game, which is one of the coolest things about the DS when it was a thing. And you could have 4 people who don't even own the game play with you. That's awesome. Only one person has to own a copy for multiplayer. There was points, and you got to spend your points on things and just have a lot of fun. This game's really good. Um, my only downside, yeah, is the boards are a little bit short. It's only 5 boards, but 5 boards does not mean that the game is not quality. I'm putting it right here. I think that's the perfect spot for it. So this one, I don't really know what this is. Mario Party E. I've never played Mario Party E. Um, so I'm gonna leave that there. I've never played it. I think it's probably one of the e-card reader games that the GameCube could process. Not very sure though, but I'm gonna leave it there. I can't really say anything about it, so we'll just leave it. Somebody else can talk about it. Mario Party 2. Okay. Mario Party 2, yes, it was the characters on a stage. It was kind of like the idea is how the story opens up, and like these are kind of different sets in like a stage. I love this game. Um, Costume characters that we never got back. Like, everybody was in costumes, right? Dressed for the Western stage or dressed for, you know, wizards in the spooky like horror land, pirates in pirate land. That kind of stuff is really awesome. It really shows individuality. And my god, this game grow from Mario Party 2, or from the first Mario Party. Obviously the inclusion of items, more strategy, condensed boards, which there's only 6 boards in this game, but it's better if we have less boards but stronger boards, right? I think Horrorland is probably my favorite board of Mario Party altogether. Um, Minigame set was cool. We got some remakes of Mario Party 1's minigames and also a brand new set. This is how Mario Party is supposed to be done. And for that fact, it goes to A. It's a really solid Mario Party experience. If you have Project 64, put it on there. I think it more deserves to be played again. This is not a Mario Party game. Just straight and simple, Mario Party Advance is not a Mario Party game. You could roll a dice and you play minigames by yourself. There's no multiplayer aspect. I think there's like a small Mario Party aspect, but it's not Mario Party. Which is, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to be. Yeah, I'm gonna be rough on it. Not a big fan. Any game with any Mario Party with you in a car, it's automatically terrible. That's why we don't drive cars, all in one car or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. It could stay there. Mario Party 5. Let's talk about it. So, Mario Party 5 had a couple of interesting gimmicks. The biggest thing for Mario Party 5 is you got all the items for free, but it was even more randomized, so there was no store, which kind of throws me off. Like, when you don't have a store where you can at least choose what you buy, it kind of throws me out, I guess. So you get all your orbs for free, but you have to get them around the board, and it's randomized. There's like 6 pools of items that you can pick from, and once it picks it from a pool, then you have to it's randomized at that pool, and it's really complicated. It's annoying. Yeah, I don't know. But the board design, I do believe, was a step up from Mario Party 4 because it had more interactability. It had a little bit more innovation put to it. A lot of the cool boards. There's a couple of boards that have a lot of repeating gimmicks, like for example, Rainbow Dream and what was it? Future Dream? Yeah. Were kind of like the same gimmick with each other. We have more like the Falling Bridge style from Sweet Dream. Bowser's Nightmare is a nightmare, but there's a lot of more creativity here. The minigame set might be some of the best in the series, especially in the GameCube era. It's hard to say, but it's still really good. Mario Party 5 is gonna go a B tier for me. I think because of the items that are randomized rather than you don't have a chance to buy them. They're still really good items, and you still kind of pay for them in a way, and there's a lot of good strategy and skill in this game. Board design's pretty good. The randomized items is one of the things that kind of holds it back for me, but it's still really good of a game. I do recommend it still. Okay, here we go. Car time. Mario Party 9. Oh boy. So, when we got this... Oh god. So when we got this version of Mario Party, Hudson, the company, was gone. And it was out by... What was the company that made it? Hold on, give me a sec here. I guess you could probably see this, hey? Alright, whatever. So Mario Party 9... Who were the developers on this? Oh, ND Cube. Yes, I remember them now. Alright, ND Cube. So... Yeah, so... ND Cube took over the Mario Party license, making the games, and their new idea is basically they get everybody in a car, and you take turns driving the same vehicle. So the thing is, with that, all of the influence from your enemies. So, like for example, if they're like in normal Mario Party, you would move around the board by yourself and do things, right? We're strictly stuck in a car on a one-way path with very little decisions. So basically, Mario Party 9, Mario Party 10 get rid of pretty much all amounts of skill. And luck goes way up the roof. And that's a problem. Like, there's a good specific amount of luck we like in Mario Party, right? So, for example, there's like luck based mini games, or sometimes there might be a lucky based, like space or something that you might have to deal with. This game cranks the luck up to 11. There's no items that can affect anybody. You only get dice blocks, which change your roll a little bit, but you're still basically relying on luck. There's no skill anymore. So we're all stuck in one car in boards that you know where you're going because it's only one way. Like, it's boring. The map design suffers because it's like you know where you're going. Everybody's going the same way. There's no fun in it. Like, there's no individuality. There's no more skill. Minigames are still a very important part, but you know, so three things that Mario Party rely on. Like, to win a minigame, or to win Mario Party, you need skill, luck, and minigames. Those are the three categories. Skill is what you can do to change your opponent's fates or change your fate to make it better. Luck, obviously, is just your luck. And minigames is like your skill in minigames earn coins. Mario Party 9 and Mario Party 10 get rid of that skill. And that just doesn't work for Mario Party anymore. It's not really nice. So I'm going to put that... I'm going to say right here. It's not a very good Mario Party. Yeah, I'm going to talk about 7, and I actually do enjoy 7. But, yeah, Mario Party 9, the boards are starting to get stupidly simple. There's still some cool ideas. There's still some cool minigames. But I can't set it any higher. The skill of the game is gone, right? Alright, thank God I get to talk about one of my favorites. Let's just put this baby right up there. Now, you might be saying, why is 3 going right to S tier? No questions asked. So, take Mario Party 2, alright? Mario Party 2 had really good boards. It had good minigame sets. It had a lot of uniqueness to it. Mario Party 3 takes what we got from Mario Party 2 and excels it. It builds on it. Gives us really strong strategy, skill. Minigames are a lot of fun. Like, Mario Party 3 has probably one of my favorite sets of minigames just because there's a lot of variety. Like, you could probably win a game through skill more than luck. Luck is always important in Mario Party, but I can't stress you enough. Like, the skill in this game with a shop that gives you... There's 2 shops for items. Also, this is also when they introduced 3 items. Like, you could store 3 items. Mario Party 2 only let you store 1. Mario Party 3 lets you store 3. But the items are, like, building on your strategy. You can get mushrooms and stuff. You can get items that can change, like, which way you go. Like, the reverse mushroom is broken. This is also the introduction of Boo Bells, which then you can call in Boo to steal your friends, like, stuff. There are rare items that are hard to get on, but can drastically change the game. So, like, for example, there's the Final 5 clock, that no matter what kind of party you're playing, if you get the Final 5 clock and you use it, it turns into the Final 5 turns. So if you got a massive lead, you can use that Final 5 clock, make the turns, like, less, or, you know, and then try to score the win just by surviving the last 5. Or if you're losing and you're on the last turn, you can use that clock, go back to top 5, like the Final 5 turns, and get an extra 5 turns to play the game. There's so many cool little items. There's item mini games that are a lot of fun. The boards are fun, and some of them are chaotic, but honestly, this is S tier Mario Party right here. No doubt about it. Probably my favorite. It's tough to say because there's a couple more that I want to talk about that are super good, but yeah, I love rare items. I love, like, the standard item set is, like, very skill based. Like, you can use a Bowser phone to call Bowser, or again a reverse mushroom to back up into Boo, and then next turn you use Boo again when you're going forwards. Stuff like that. There's just a lot of fun strategy in that game. A lot of fun mini games. Solid. I loved it. Alright. So we're back into ND Cube's Mario Parties here. We got Mario Party Island Tour. Okay. So Mario Party Island Tour was basically a lot of Mario Party 9, except even a little bit worse. But just because there's not really a set way to play the game. There's multiple different boards, but they're all playing very differently, which is okay. There's some variety that is okay. Um, it still gets rid of a lot of the skill. Like, you're only getting dice blocks, and you can't even earn them anymore. You earn those from mini games, but like, there's not a whole lot of skill. You're still doing a lot of one-way maps that doesn't allow for variety. You're not traveling. Well, you're traveling on your own, but like you're still going one way. Like, what's more cool? If you go to a board and it's one set path, like you're going A to B, or if you're going A and then like there's a star along the B path, but then you have to go to C and like, then you have to go back around to the start because there's a star by the start. There's a lot more fun travel. This game doesn't have that. And yeah, most of the games are short. Not a lot of fun. But it's not the worst. Personally, I like the Bowser board was really cool. It throws like the Mario Party formula upside down, or this kind of formula. Instead of wanting to be the first to get there, you want to be in last place for the whole game. So like the game rewards you when you win minigames. You get no dice blocks or less dice blocks. So you want to like be last in the board to win. That's pretty cool because the first one to reach Bowser loses, basically. That's kind of cool. Not enough to save the game. The minigame set's pretty cool, but nothing crazy. It's not the worst, but definitely not the best. I'm going to put it in C. That might be a little generous, but I'll talk about that later. Mario Party 6. Just going to pop it right there. Not even a question. Mario Party 6 goes right to S tier. No questions asked. Reason for it? The night and day gimmick. I love it. It changes the board. There's boards with different rules. There's boards with very unique styles for Mario Party, with different rule sets. Like, even the one rule set that I didn't like, what was it from? It was Mario's Rainbow Castle in Mario Party 1. It's definitely made a lot better in this one. In Castaway Bay, where you're cycling between Donkey Kong and Bowser, and you want to reach Donkey Kong, but you don't want to reach Bowser, which adds a level of strategy. Like, you need to take it slow or go fast, right? Egad's Garage is a lot of fun with a lot of cool little side gimmicks and a lot of different inventions. Treetop Temple, what is it called? I think it's a tree one. It's the tree one. That's all I can remember it as. It's actually really good. Minigame set, probably some of the best in the series. God, I love this game. Alright. Mario Party 10. So this was another car minigame. Or car game. And it has the same problems as Mario Party 9. Mario Party 9 has the same problems as Mario Party 10, vice versa. They tried to mix it up with giving a cool Bowser mode with, it's okay. But again, skill is completely out the window. Like, it's all luck. Yeah. They tried to mix up with Bowser has like Bowser minigames, and this could have been really cool using the Wii U gamepad as a separate screen. You could have some really cool minigame ideas, and they took no advantage of it. Like, you have a separate screen where you can't even screen peek, where you could do like skill-based minigames, or like, I don't know what you do with but you could use the gamepad as like an individual screen, and yeah, it doesn't feel like they took advantage of the Wii U's gamepad. Kind of like the Wii U all in general. But yeah, Mario Party 10 goes right beside Mario Party 9. I was not a big fan of it. Alright, Mario Party Star Rush. I know some people actually don't even know this game, and I didn't know it for a while. I literally actually just played it this year. Um, it's. So here's my thing, it gives us control, it gives us strategy. It's a new formula, which I didn't hate, but they brought back stars and coins, and it gives you a level of like. So I don't know if you've seen this game. Let me show you one frame of this quick. Or if I can show you just something quick. Alright, see if I can show you images. But it kind of gives you... Come on, show me. This, maybe? No, that doesn't feel right. Or maybe that's a minigame. Hold on here. I'll find something. I want to... Yeah, so it's kind of like this. Here we go. Oh, it's on the 3DS. But, like, so instead, we're all moving... And it's kind of cool, because, like, all the players roll their dice, and they move, like, on a grid-based system. So there's not spaces per se, but, like, you move where you want to move, and you can land on spaces to get, like, items and rewards. They bring back shops. They give you, like... Then you, like, pick up characters and stuff, and you get, like, better rolls with it. This... And it's a little pretty... It's pretty decent. The thing is, they add back items, they add back stars and coins, they add a whole bunch of things that make Mario Party good, but they also give it a new flair, because you're moving on your own, and you're moving, like, grid-based spaces. So then, you're also fighting bosses during your turns to get stars, and that's kind of cool. There's a lot of boss battle. Okay, I'll talk about that later. There's not a whole lot. But you fight bosses, get stars, you use your coins at the end of the game to merge those into stars, and then whoever has the most stars at the end wins. It's a pretty cool idea, and it actually goes pretty well. Couple of things, though. Yes, there's, like, I think that they said, like, there's, like, 15 boards or something like that, but there's only, like, there's only, like, 6 pallets of those boards. So there's, like, 3 boards per pallet, and I think there's 5 pallets, so I mean, yeah, 15. But, like, technically, there's only 5 boards. And they're kind of bland. There's not a whole lot going on. There's a couple of small gimmicks on some of the boards, but there's not a whole lot going on with them. And I think the biggest problem with me is the boss battles happen really frequently in those in those modes. But the thing is, there's not a whole lot of bosses. There's 12 bosses, which you might say that's a lot. But by that game standard, that's not, because you could be fighting 3 to 4 bosses per game. So you play a couple games, and then these bosses get really tired because you've done them how many times? They start repeating. There needed to be a lot more bosses in that game for that system to work. And the minigames, there's not a whole lot of them. There's not a whole lot. I don't know. It's not bad. It was a pretty cool attempt, and it could have been something great. But I don't think it belongs. Yeah, I think it belongs in C. I'll be right back. Alright, 2 more to go. Mario Party 7. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in S tier. This one's really good. Yeah, Mario Party 7 shares a lot of what Mario Party 6 did really good, and just expands on it a little bit better. Or maybe not a little bit better. I think they're pretty equal in terms, but this one came with a solo mode, and of course the 8-player party stuff. I have to agree, it's really good. I've got nothing wrong with it. Really good boards. Again, I talked about Pango to Peak. I talked about... Did I talk about Windmillville? I think is really good. It's like a Monopoly style board again. It's really awesome. Minigame set is great. The way it uses the mic is great. It's good tier gaming. Like this, like these three are my favorites, and I think it earns its spot. Let's talk about the final one quickly, because what are we loading it on? It'll be 40 minutes when we're done this. Top 100. This was weak. It was really weak. Um, of course, we have some really good mini games here. Um, it has, all the really good mini games, like from the series, but it doesn't use them with anything. You could just like play the mini games. I think there's like there's like a couple like win this many mini games and you win kind of like I don't know what you want to call it, tournaments, I guess that's a good way to go. And there's like one very weak, almost like Star Rush styled board, but very bare bones and boring. This could have been something, but honestly, it just felt like a waste. So I'm putting it on D. It's not advanced bad, but it's not good. There's nothing to do with it. Like these are really good mini games and they're remade and stuff and they play well. There's nothing to do with them. Like you could play a couple of tournaments, and you can play with friends, cool, but then there's no board game to support them. There's one board, like Star Rush's boards. Yeah, and you say it's made for the mini games, and I agree, but that doesn't hold a good enough Mario Party game, to my opinion. So, I think it belongs there. I don't have any other hiding facts for it. Anyway, that is the list there. Um, that is my list for Mario Party games. I'm gonna refer people to like if people ask if like what's my favorite. Yeah, and they were being honest. I don't even know why they released it. I get it; it was for the mini games, but again, when there's nothing to do with them, there's not a party game to fill up with it. But I don't know. I don't think it really holds anything to me. I think it's good there. You can kind of notice that all of the ND Cube Mario parties are here, and honestly, they just belong to stay there. So I don't know. That's my list. It's pretty obvious, but yeah, I will be back later with more stuff today. It was to tie people over the Switch one. Yeah, that is true, but we're in strong. Hopefully, they see what worked with this game and maybe try to make it look more like this game's here. But it's a far shot, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for this. I guess I will see you guys later. Bye bye.